What's up, guys, and thank you for joining me. What's up, guys, and thank you for joining me for another video. This video is going to be a little different because I'm going to talk about makeup. Yes, makeup. I've only done one makeup, do it my way, on this channel, and that was the power of makeup, and I did it with my daughter. I'll insert the clip at the bottom. I had a lot of fun doing that with her. I don't consider myself an expert. I consider myself a makeup enthusiast. And let me tell you why I consider myself a makeup enthusiast. I just really got into makeup a couple of years ago. There's no rhyme or reason or method that I apply my makeup. I just do what feels good to me. That's why I say it, makeup my way. The brushes that I use, there's no rhyme or reason or method that I choose my brushes. If it looks good or I like it, I'll get it. There's time I've bought brushes and like, this looks interesting. I could use this, but for what? Case in point. This brush is a Morphe brush. It is a G0. I purchased this a year ago. I've only used it once because I can't figure out what to do with it. So, and I love this brush, but I don't like to just use my brushes until I figure out a method that works for me to use them. So I actually saw it and I said, hey, I like the way this brush looks, and I've only used it once. So I got to figure out what to use it for. Being that we're on the topic of brushes, let's talk about some of my favorite brushes. This is another brush that is my favorite brush that I've only used 3 times, and it is a Morphe brush. It's an E44. I actually love this brush. Now, I've seen some people use this brush as a foundation brush. I prefer to use it as a powder brush. I just haven't found what works for me yet. So I like that brush. Just haven't found a use for me yet. This is another brush that I really like. I actually used this when I was baking to wipe off the excess powder with it. I no longer bake. I don't like the process. It's time consuming and it's messy. I don't like it. I no longer bake. But this is the Morphe G2. Really, really like this brush. And again, I used to use this to wipe the excess powder off. I don't bake anymore. I found a shortcut to baking. This is a contour brush, and this is by Morphe. Seems like I use a lot of Morphe brushes, huh? This is a contour brush, and my eyes are going to fail me, but this is a little contour brush. I've had this brush for a couple of years now. I want to say an M64. That's what happens when you get 50. You know, you do this thing right here. 164, M1. 164, guys? I don't know. Okay, so that's what it was. And I use this to contour like my nose area. After I contour my nose, I use... Okay, so I have a Sephora brush that I use. Oh, no, this is a Morphe also, and this is E21. I have a lot of Morphe brushes. I never realized that how many Morphe brushes I have. I probably could have a whole set of Morphe brushes, and I picked these up like here and there. This is a Morphe E21 again, and I use this when I contour my nose just to blend the contour in. I just picked this up yesterday, and this is a Morphe 526. Y'all, what's up with the Morphe brushes? I do have more than Morphe. So this, I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet. I saw it. Again, this comes with being a makeup enthusiast. You see brushes and you're like, oh, I like that. I'm going to get it. What I'm going to do with it, I don't know. This, okay, so this is a Sonia Kosh. This is a blending brush. I love the way she labels her brushes like that. This is a blending brush. Now, I do like Sonia Kosh, but I find that sometimes, I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, her bristles can come out, and like when I'm applying my makeup, it feels like things crawling on me because the bristle has come out, and now I have to get it off my face. So, but I do like Sonia Kosh brushes too. This is another Morphe brush that I purchased yesterday. It is a M106. I think I like Morphe, y'all. This is a blush brush that I'm going to use. And this is, yeah, this is going to be my blush brush. I'm sorry, the 106 Morphe is the blush brush that I currently use. This is the one I purchased yesterday. This is the Morphe M566. So you see the difference? One is fairly larger. Not by much, but I think I like Morphe. Now, this is not Morphe. This is a Real Techniques brush, and I use it for blending my contour out. Because I don't like the harsh line the contour can leave. So I always blend it out. I do not like to look harsh. And I think when you don't blend your contour out enough or soften it up, it can make you look really, it can give you a harsh look. This is a Real Techniques brush. I've had this for a while. And I use this for my bronzing. And I love the angle on that brush. This is a e.l.f. and this is my powder brush. And I love this. I've seen some people use these for foundations. They say these are real good for foundations, but I use it as a setting powder. This is my Sonia Kashuk, and this is what I contour with. And then I go in with this and soften the contour line up. This is a what is this? This is Real Techniques? No. Yeah, this is Real Techniques. And this is my foundation brush. I love this as a foundation. I have 3 of these brushes actually. This is a Real Techniques brush. I saw it. I liked it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And I've had this for 2 years now. And I still haven't found what to do with it. Again, makeup enthusiast. This is a brush by Sephora. And this is a blending brush for my eyeshadow. I just really got into eyeshadows because I didn't know how to apply my eyeshadows because I have a hooded eye, and go figure, how you have a hooded eye and big eyes at the same time. I have a hooded eye, and I had to find out the best technique that worked for me and the best method because I was trying to put on eyeshadow the way everybody else does it, and it does not work for me at all. Now, moving on to eyeshadows, let me show you what I got. My eyeshadow palettes, I have a little bit, not a lot, because I don't, again, a makeup enthusiast, guys. So, these are, again, Morphe, right? Oh, no, Morphe. These are my eyeshadow palettes. So, I do have 2 Morphe palettes. I do have other things outside of Morphe. This is my MAC palette. Now, this palette I actually purchased, and then you buy the inserts individually to insert them, and you can buy these at the Pro Max stores, but because me and my daughter go in there so much, when we walk in there and say, hey, how you doing, where your daughter, where your mom, or how you guys doing, let me show you what we have new, we go in there so much. I'm really an earth tone person who, I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone, but you can tell by my palettes, and I've used these. I've hit pan on this one, this one, this one. I dropped this one, and it hit pan on its own. But now, mind you, this is my MAC palette, and let me show you my Morphe palette. This is the one I purchased yesterday, and this was $22. Between $22 and $24. This is my Morphe palette. I absolutely love these colors. I can't wait to get into these. Now, this is my Morphe palette that I've had for a year now. Get into it, get into it, get into it. This one is where I was attempting to step outside of my comfort zones of the earth tone colors, and I didn't quite make it, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason I didn't make it outside of my comfort zone is because none of the vibrant colors have been used. None of them. The earth tone colors have been. This one I'm actually hitting pan on. I love this as a transitional color. And the one thing I do like about Morphe palettes are that they're not expensive, but the quality, look at that, very pigmented. Let me see, what's another one I haven't used? I haven't used this. Look how pigmented that is. So for the money, the quality is great. And this is, so look at that. So I thoroughly enjoy the Morphe palette. What else palettes do I have? So again, I'm earth tone person, and I purchased this little palette as a travel palette from MAC, and in here are some beautiful colors. As you can see, it looks like I just bought this palette, and I didn't. I've had this for at least 8 months. 8 months, y'all. 8 months. I have not touched it. Again, makeup enthusiast. A makeup person would have used that at least a couple of times. I see makeup and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty, I want it. And I'll get it and I'm like, I'll use it eventually. Do you guys remember this? This was all a rave at one point in time. This is actually the MAC Magnet Shadow. This is the MAC Magnet Shadow. And this was all a rave at one point. And I saw it and I fell in love with it. I used it at the store, got it home, untouched. I don't know why. Well, I might have used it one time and oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. Y'all see how pigmented that is? Oh my goodness. I don't know why I haven't used this. Oh. And see, I just scraped my hand across it and oh, look at there, look at there. Y'all see that? Oh, we went to Florida recently and I went into a I went into a Sephora store. Now remember I said I don't bake because I don't like the process, I don't like the mess. I don't bake at all. I did, however, find a shortcut. But prior to me deciding to stop baking, the Sasha Buttercup powder, that everybody uses on YouTube once or twice or whatever. This is what I was using. Again, I don't like the powder, I don't like the mess, so I found a shortcut. And these are my shortcuts. Now, I just picked this up when I was in Florida last week, and this is Laura Mercier. So this cuts down my baking time, and it still gives me the same effect. This is my first time purchasing this, so I haven't used it, but this is not my first time purchasing the MAC, and I'll show you the MAC in a minute. Look at this Laura Mercier. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's Laura Mercier, and I'm going to use that. I hear it's really good. This is, they had the loose powder. I didn't want the loose powder. I don't like loose powder. I said that right. I don't like loose powder. This is the MAC, and this is the one I currently use. I have one that I dropped, but this is what I currently use. Look at that. So this is setting powder, and as you can see, it's not my color, but use it the right way and it gives you the bake effect, and it sets your under eye so good. And it doesn't, I don't get the harsh lines that I did when I was using the Sasha Buttercup. This is the MAC that I had, and it is medium tan, and this is the one that I currently use. I dropped it and broke it, so I went and purchased another one. But I'm hoping that the Laura Mercier does the same thing. I think I like the tone on this one a little bit better. So this is the difference. I'm going to hold both of them up so you can see the comparison. Look at it. This one has a deeper, richer color to me than this one. So, okay guys, let me show you how I get that bake effect that I was talking about without the whole baking process, the whole baking method with the powders. So what I do is I take the MAC Medium Dark and now this gives the bake effect without actually the baking process. Cutting down on my makeup application time. Point blank period. Alright guys, till next time, remember this, makeup is an art. And it should be your way. So, do makeup your way. My way. Our way. Till next time guys. Bye.